So what does a good pitch sound like? Well, the first thing I want to say is there is no such thing as a one size fits all door pitch. And here's what I mean. In storm restoration, circumstantially, there are things that make a pitch relevant or less relevant. So what I mean by that is when you are knocking around a hailstorm, if a storm happened 10 days ago, you're going to say something totally different than if the storm happened 10 months ago. Any guesses why? I'll pick your brain. Can you think of a reason?
Right. Timing.
Well, you're going to have different objections, right?
Right.
10 months ago, if somebody thought in their mind with the limited information that they have, if they were to think, well, if I had damage, I think I'd know by now my ceiling would have caved in, right? So there's less relevancy. You're going to have different objections. Maybe they don't even remember the storm, right? They think they're good. They're not interested. They don't have damage. But if it happened 10 days ago, well, now we have a bunch of different stuff going on. You're probably one of 8 roofers that's knocked on their door in the last couple of days. The storm's fresh in their mind and there's relevancy there. There's more belief. Another one would be like if you're let's say you're in an area where there was baseball sized hail that blew through the decking, like in Houston, a couple of years ago, right? Well, that's going to be a different door pitch than if it was quarter sized at 4:00 in the morning and people didn't even really know about it, right? Or it's going to be a different pitch if you're the 10th person to knock on the door, or if you're the first person to knock in the door in that neighborhood. Okay. So those are different circumstances that are going to determine what you should be saying, because your door pitch is actually going to cover and prevent as many objections as humanly possible before they come up. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So I'm teaching people to go, okay, here's the situation at hand. What are people likely to object with? And how do I incorporate that into my door pitch so that they don't give me those objections? And I'm giving them enough information to be interested before I close them on the inspection.